A short history of board track racing. Board track racing was one of the first mass spectator forms of motorsport. It rapidly rose to popularity in the 1910s and peaked in the 1920s, before quickly disappearing forever during the difficult years of the Great Depression. The first board track was the Los Angeles Motordrome, pictured below, built in 1910 in what is now the Playa del Rey district. It was a circular track with banked walls allowing riders to maintain high speeds, and it was wide enough to allow lots of spectator-pleasing overtaking. The design was closely based on the velodromes used for bicycle racing across the Atlantic in Europe, but the Americans were far more interested in the newfangled motorized bicycles, capable of speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour. The tracks were relatively easy and cheap to build, usually made from 2 inches by 4 inches lumber, with simple wooden support structures holding up the surface of the track, which was often angled at 45 degrees or more. In 1929, right before the Great Depression hit, there were 24 board tracks in various American cities, possibly more, the largest of which measured an impressive 2 miles long. Although the wooden tracks themselves didn't survive the economic crash, the concepts remain clearly visible in American motorsport today. Large oval-shaped tracks, now made from concrete and asphalt rather than wood, dominate the racing landscape, and the focus on top-speed thrills is just as strong as ever. The Indian Powerplus was released in 1916 as an answer to the ever-improving machines being built by Indian's longtime rival, Harley-Davidson. The Powerplus represented a huge step forward for Indian. Its engine was a new side-valve flathead as opposed to the F-head inlet-over-exhaust engines that had been in use since Indian was founded, originally as the Hendee Manufacturing Company, in 1901. The new side valve was more powerful, more reliable, and lower maintenance than its F-head counterpart. In order to show off these new characteristics to the American people, Indian hired Irwin Cannonball Baker in 1915 to make a new attempt on the Three Flags record, a dash from Canada, across America, and into Mexican border town of Tijuana. He did it in 3 days, 9 hours and 15 minutes, setting a new record and doing absolutely no harm to Indian Powerplus sales across the country. The Powerplus would stay in production from 1916 till 1924, a remarkable feat of longevity during what was one of the motorcycle world's most rapid eras of engineering development. It was replaced with the Indian Chief and the Indian Scout, but it retains a place very close to the heart of Indian fans due to both its sales successes and its victories on the American board tracks.